Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. So recently the harvest rush just ended. I did a video covering how I participated on that, and today we are going to reap the rewards from that. I already collected the Sky Rider passes, so we are going to go right ahead. And before, we are going to be claiming these little pack of gems, but we're going to be buying the Adaptoslime, right? So let's go ahead and check out what's it all about, right? So we'll just go over here, and yeah, as you can see, we have 30 Sky Rider passes. It's taking a long time to get here, and we are able now to finally make a choice, right? So of course, I do not have the Cloud Drifter, and I could also try and go ahead and use that. So we're going to be doing a little bit of an assessment versus Cloud Drifter and Adaptoslime, right? So of course Cloud Drifter gives you that insane damage boost. That's very good for PvP because it's going to be lasting for only about 5 seconds. It's only going to be triggered from skill crits, which you are going to probably have at least one out of all the passive skills that you have once you first engage in a PvP battle. So this mount is very damn strong for PvP. Now, it's not so much for long PvE battles where things will just drag on and you could get more out of other things. Even the Pyre Breaker, which I already have, is going to probably scale up to a lot more damage once you're engaged in long boss PvP battle, or actually PvE battles, or just bosses in general, right? Now, where does Adaptoslime fit in between these two options, right? Since we could think about Pyre Breaker as the PvE option, and we could think about Cloud Drifter as the PvP option, kind of like for everybody, really, but especially for archers, since Pyre Breaker is just a lot better for archers than many other classes. So let's read through Adaptoslime real quick. So it's going to be increasing the attack by 15%, which is very comparable to what you get out of Cloud Drifter, for 10 seconds when your HP drops below 80%, right? So it's already double the duration and almost the same amount of extra attack. Then we're going to be getting a shield equal to 10% of max HP for 10 seconds when HP drops below 60, so you already get even more, a little bit of defensiveness. And finally, reduce damage taken by 15% for 10 seconds when HP drops below 30%. So you get a little bit of everything. You get that extra attack, which is going to be very damn strong in all forms of content. You're going to be getting that defensiveness coming from the shield, and finally the extra defense, right? So yeah, this is a bit more of an in-between option, as I kind of was going to, right? You would have your PvP, your PvE option, and this would just be good for pretty much everything, right? So if we straight up just compare the extra attack from the Adaptoslime versus the Cloud Drifter, I would say this is probably better since it's going to be lasting longer. Double the duration for only a fourth of the power lost. It's still a gain in my books, but it could also be the case that for PvP, since the battle might just be over in a one-shot, I don't know. It kind of depends, but all in all, should definitely not overlook the defenses you get out of this. And of course, buying this will also give us 10% global HP versus Cloud Drifter, which would get us 10% attack. So that's also something to value. Do you want a little bit more attack or do you want more HP? Usually attack would be the better option here. Nonetheless, all in all, putting all things together, I think Adaptoslime is going to be the better option for just all-rounding things. Still, I don't really know, maybe Pyre Breaker would actually pull ahead since you get just so much crit and crit damage from this thing alone. But yeah, any case, we farmed the Sky Rider passes for a reason, so we're going to be using them, and we are going to be buying the Adaptoslime now. And all in all, we're going to still be playing Legend of Mushrooms, so I'll be buying the Cloud Drifter eventually. I'm not even going to be talking about Hot Wheels because, well, I don't really care much about pals, at least, what is it, pal attack speed as an archer, at least right now. Maybe whenever the new class drops, we'll cover that a little bit more in depth, and everything down below. Yeah, I don't even know how you still, how do you even get the feather passes? I don't even know, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and purchase it, and there we go, we got it. So we'll go right ahead and just unlock it. So we had that extra 10% global HP effect kicking in, and we're now gonna go ahead and click on use it. Right, there we go. We are riding that big ass slime, which looks insane, not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. So right from the bat, are we gonna see a big difference? I mean, I don't really expect this to be like a big deal breaker right now. I might actually be expecting to PvP as well. I would have to switch to the book here. But I've already been progressing fairly well in the campaign since I've had so many upgrades recently. I still would need to be switching between my minion clearing build and my bossing build in order to really push my campaign level all the way up. Something we could do just as a bit of a test would be to just go to the soul trial. It's always a good thing. In any case, I was getting one-shot by the slime here. So yeah, that's kind of weird. That is kind of what it is. I think I need to get a little bit lucky with the stuns in order to actually survive this. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna actually help me out in any way when I'm getting one-shot by the slime. Something else that I could do, and which I can do actually, is going to go ahead and compare in the Blazing Cave. Yes, because we have 2 attempts, right? So we're going to be switching mounts between the Pyre Breaker and the Adaptoslime, and just getting 2 tests onto the, the Blazing, actually the Lava Behemoth. Nonetheless, there's always going to be a lot of variation between attempts, depending on many things, but we should have a fair comparison up to some point. And right from the bat, I think that extra shield allowed us to get a whole lot more damage. I definitely got a lot further than I have in the past. And I'm not too sure if that is because I got lucky, but I think that might be because of the extra defense that I got out of the Adaptoslime, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go back and switch to the Pyre Breaker for the sake of it, actually, just so you can see what I was talking about. You'll see how I'm not really gonna be able to push to the 99.5 kind of level. I'll probably just die at this point before the stun actually goes off. Actually, no, I think I kind of managed to get to the same point. Okay, that's actually better. Wait, I didn't actually switch mounts. Did I actually not switch mounts? I think I didn't switch mounts. Yeah, actually, I only switched the... no, hold up. Yeah, I don't know. I think I actually only switched the actual appearance, because it does say that I am writing the other one, but it does say that I am using this one. No, actually, I had the Pyre Breaker, I had the appearance of the Adaptoslime. I just had to click on the right to switch the appearance. Okay, so I actually had the Pyre Breaker on the second attempt. That is correct. I got a little bit of a confused right there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look backwards, but I think it kind of got to the same point. It might be the extra HP that I just unlocked, which allowed me to survive a little bit longer, but nonetheless, yeah, that was a big upgrade all round. I was not really able to push to level 100 before, so it's gonna be very hard to compare these 2 attempts. I was thinking before that the extra defenses that I got from Adaptoslime actually managed to allow me to survive until I got the second stun from, what's it called, actually, I forget the names of the skills sometimes. Yeah, my disarm, right? So if I managed to get to my disarm a second time, that would really allow me to push a lot more through the boss, and that's exactly what happened. But it also happened in the attempt where I had my Pyre Breaker, so that was perfect because I could really compare the raw overall throughput, but it was so close together that I couldn't really say if I got an upgrade or not. And in any case, I would have to put the same test. I would have to test it multiple times over the same boss in order to be able to really have a good comparison basis. Nonetheless, let me know what you think about the 2 mounts here, especially for those kind of situations, the raids and the bossing, primarily because PvP, well, I'm still sure the Cloud Drifter is going to be a better option for most cases. But in any case, yeah, let me know what you think about all the free mount options that there is, which one you think is going to be the best, especially for archers, since that's really what I play. And yeah, now before you go, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you want to support me and also get yourself extra value for your money, right? So very quickly, as you already know, most likely, Aptoide is basically just like Google Play. You download apps from Aptoide to your phone, and once you do so and you play those apps on your phone, like for example Legend of Mushroom, when you make payments in those games, on those apps that you downloaded through Adapto, you're going to be able to earn cashbacks that can range from extra 10% of however much money you are spending, all the way up to extra 35%, right? So those cashbacks, then you can go ahead and use them in the form of the App One's credits when you have enough of them to make the payments for you instead of actually using your real money. right? So that way you're going to be able to just get more value for your money. You're going to be able to afford more things while spending the same amount of money. You can scale that bonus up by doing things like, for example, using my code, which is going to be down here under the screen, as well as down in the description. I'll show you. You also need to be installing the AppCoins wallet. There's going to be a guide explaining how to set the whole thing up on your phone as well as on an emulator on your PC. It's going to be down there in the description. So if you got any questions, go ahead and check that out. But here in the AppCoins wallet, you see how much bonus you currently have accumulated, and you need to get the AppCoins wallet in order to actually be able to earn those bonuses. You can also see your purchase history. You can also see how much more you need to be spending to unlock higher amounts of bonuses. You can see right here, there's a bit of a progression path. And finally, well, you can also see the promo code that I mentioned. You can input that in there to unlock an extra 5% bonus from the get-go, right? Just type in that code and you're going to be able to earn a little bit more as a bonus when paying in Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide. And finally, you can also see any active events going on within the AppCoins wallet that might affect Legend of Mushroom at some point, and during that time, a limited time, like 24 hours usually, you're going to be able to earn even more money when doing those purchases in the game in particular that's having the active event going on. So yeah, if you got any questions, let me know down below in the comment section. That's pretty much all I got for you today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. See ya. Like, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. Bye bye.